Just kicked off. Kick's not 5, hasn't got a distance, so scrum in the middle of the field.
Good start, Henny. Good D. Go, Henny. Good start, boys. Make those quick. Let's go. Yes, ball. Puma. Puma. Fine. Steady, sir. Hold it back.
Right, how are you?
Yeah, must be a bit
How's the health? How's the health? All good, all better? Still going alright?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had the heart surgery last year, so
Yeah.
went well. Yeah, back, but today I've got the flu.
Yeah.
Big arseholes, eh?
The weather's just changing a bit, eh?
Yeah, no good, eh?
Fucking this week, Tuesday, Thursday's been a bit wet and a bit cold, and fucking players have been missing a little bit. And you go,
Yes.
fuck, winter's coming.
Same for everybody, eh?
Yeah, winter's coming. No one wants to go anywhere.
Yeah. How you guys been going alright?
Yeah, good. Sort of few injuries, and we've played quite hard teams, so it's been fucking...
We've had a few players off doing different things, you know, so we haven't really had an opportunity to have our strongest side on.
Decent side on the year.
Oh, we've done all right. Like we rolled surf, which was a good win.
Yeah.
That was good. So considering we've still got good players coming back, yeah, bit of depth.
Just waiting for a couple props coming back too. Look.
Oh, props are like bloody hen's teeth, aren't they? Hard to get hold of.
The number 5 out there's been playing with Lucid prop for our seniors, but only because he put too much weight on in the off season. So he started Lucid prop this year, but he's got a milk, so he just wants to play the B game and then go home.
Yeah.
Got one in England that's coming back.
Okay, cool. That's cool.
But he played for us, you know, he's 22, 21.
Yeah.
He's been with us all.
You guys got
since he was 14. So
you got 21s again this year? Yeah, we lost ours a couple of years back, and it was a shame, man, because we had a really good 21. So
definitely.
It just helps the club with depth, and
Definitely.
but we had a bit of a hiccup with you know, when we were in the promotion relegation that time, we had you know, a lot of our guys got plucked into prem sides and different regions and things, and we didn't really have a team, so we had to ask the 21s to step up.
Yeah.
And they're all, yep, we'll do it, but actually only 3 of them.
As well, and he's no one around in the
Well, we had no one to. He had no one to coach, so that was the problem. It's a good armour, so they haven't gone much either side of halfway.
It's all in the middle.
Yeah. Good day. Good day. Oh, good. One of our best players, old Jeremy Bryant, man, he was a 21s player, man, he's a superstar, that kid.
Yeah.
But he's working so he can't play, so it's, what a shame.
It's hard, eh? It's
Oh, it is.
hard juggling everything, eh?
It is. I just said to some of the other boys, man, don't forget why you're playing the game, right? You're playing it because you love it.
Exactly.
You're not getting paid for it. It's, you know, you're playing it because you love it, so keep it fun, keep enjoying it.
Playing it to love it. Not
Yeah.
playing. Yeah, no, we lost a guy who broke his jaw in 3 places.
Oh, no.
Wasn't ideal. And he's not a third hand, he's quite a really fucking pretty good player, actually.
Yeah.
But he's out for 6 to 8 weeks.
Oh, no.
Hospital for 2 nights, you know.
How did he break his jaw?
Hit on the wrong side in the tackle.
Oh. Don't you drill that to them?
Oh, yeah.
Drill it and drill it and drill it and drill it. There's.
He's been around the world, he's quite good, isn't he?
He's very good. Yep. Yeah, he's a good kid. He's actually a lady. Like he's had contracts with when he was young, the Eels, the Bulldogs, and of course the Warriors. But he was so young. He's only 19. He's only 19. So much talent. 19 years old. But you know, we love him. He's an awesome kid, like, and just a really good guy. Bro, we got him a really good job. You know, we look after him. You know, he wants to go off every once in a while and do his league thing. And you know, it's fine. But that kid can make it. He can make it in the. You know, I'd love to see him in under 19s. Last year he got picked, but he didn't make any of the trainings because he didn't have a car and he was too shy to ask. So just ask this man. Yeah. So I said this time, man, get you in again, and it's a good pathway for him, man. Good pathway, make some money. He might turn to league later on because he loves the league, but bloody Devils going that league. But you know, it is what it is.
Sure is. Let's go break to the team today. On the back, on the other side, we're on the other side.
Yeah. So
You just got in?
Yeah, I got the old man.
Your Rachel's over there doing all your work, mate.
at the end of the day,
Well, you might as well go and I'll stay. The old man.
at the end of the day, you got to look after your players, man.
Exactly.
You know?
Absolutely.
You got to look after them, and
I wonder why they all go. Meta are wondering why they all went, and they still don't think they did anything wrong.
oh, what happened there? I heard there's some rumblings, some stuff that didn't go good.
After any, they got fucking too many Fijians for starters. when the Fijians didn't come back, they were in all sorts of trouble.
Yeah, well, we've got some Fijians too, but
They didn't talk to them in the off-season. They went on holiday after Christmas. They did all this and that.
our Fijians are brilliant, man. They're hardcore part of the club, man.
Yep.
It wouldn't be the same without them.
They've been around a while too.
They have, and they're good blokes, man. Everyone likes them, and you know, they're part of it. You know, they're part of it, in with everybody.
Exactly. She's a good competitive grade, isn't it? They're Division 1 now, eh?
It is, yeah, it is.
Like 7 teams that are all pretty on the day sort of stuff.
Yeah, you're right. You did right. But take the kick. You can take the kick.
I don't know.
Yeah, he get it. Oh no, it's gonna go out. Oh, he touched it. That's a bugger.
Man on D!
He'll be dirty on, yeah, it was a wobbly on kick. He'll be dirty, that guy that put his hands out there. He'll be dirty on himself.
Get boots up, eh? Get two up. Half back, someone. Push him up, game.
Good comms, eh? You boys got good comms.
Yeah, no, they're really getting on good. A fair bit of work on defence for the last week and a half, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We just train together.
Yeah. It's not out. Yeah, forward. What do they call for that one?
He's hit the ball down, but he sort of tackled and.
Oh, sort of in the tackle, slipped it down. It's hard when you're watching on a little square like that. You can't really see. I have to go and watch afterwards.
It's an important job, though.
Yeah.
I'll make my missus do it. It's hard to find
I'm glad I'm not your missus.
Yeah, it's hard to find anyone that wants to do it.
Yeah, it is.
Such a great tool.
Oh, definitely. We used to have like scaffolding up there, but we haven't got it at the moment. So to go down, see positioning on the field and stuff. It's good.
Good to give feedback. Good for them to watch it. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
They give feedback and they look at you sideways and go, "Watch the video, mate."
Yeah, exactly.
I don't believe you until they watch the video.
Actually, and to be fair, sometimes you watch the video and you realise
You're
you're wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, exactly. That's happened to me.
That's happened to me heaps of times.
Yeah, you think it's one guy and it's not even that person.
When you watch it live, you blame one guy,
Mm.
and then when you have a look, you go, "Oh, actually, actually, it wasn't his fucking fault." How old's your boy now? He's only about 22, isn't he? 21?
Nah, 21, just 21, just a young
He's been
fella.
going around, hasn't
He didn't play
he?
last.
Experienced now, isn't he?
Oh, he
didn't play last year.
No, he didn't play last year. He wanted to concentrate on his studies.
Yeah.
He's doing a sports and exercise science degree, but this year it's perfect because it actually works in.
It's a bit of the same. Bit of
Yeah,
what he's studying is the same as playing.
yeah, and he can apply it too. You know, he's lost a bit of weight though. Like
Yeah.
he lost about 8 kgs of fucking
He
muscle.
wasn't always that big, but he can't afford it to lose too much, though, can he?
Well, he's lost muscle. He was
Yeah.
about 8 kgs heavier and 8 kgs of muscle.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but he's doing okay. He's doing okay. He's a good lad. He's a good lad.
Oh, that's on.
Yeah, it is. Oh,
Unless he catches it.
good work for the catch, though.
It's quite hot and cold this sport.
Yeah. Oh, bugger. Yeah, you said it, hot and cold.
Yeah, he's hot and cold. scored a good try against Southern United last week, but then he dropped everything after that. You know,
I think some of these guys they forget that why we're fucking playing the game. Play it because you love it. It's not fucking the All Blacks, you know.
Yeah.
You play it because you love it. Enjoy the game. Play with your mates. You know, at the end of the day.
Country club strong. You just tell them play with your mates. You know?
Yeah.
You don't care what you do. You go play with your mates. That's all we've seen our 21s in camp. Let them in.
Oh, okay.
Go play rugby with your mates.
Yeah, exactly. They'll come back again anyway.
We've already got a couple come back. We've had about 6, probably 4 come back.
Push up, come on!
Probably 3 or 4 playing seniors all went to UMS and come back. Might be 4 or 5. They've all played 21.
Have you guys played Matabata this season?
Yeah, we beat them by 1 point.
Oh, how was that?
Thursday night game. Yeah, it was full on.
Were they any good?
Nowhere near as good, and I thought Surf was good either last week. But not as good as they used to be. But they've lost a lot of.
They lose a lot of players, eh?
They've got a lot of players in, and that's what their problem is.
Yeah.
They've got too many in. Well done. Yes, off his feet. You're right.
It was on for that quick pass out that way. They had a rapper. Could have got it. Yeah.
Well done, ref. Dead right.
Did the tackler release? Did he release? Yeah.
Nah, he must have, because your guy went straight over the top
Oh yeah.
and off his feet.
Yeah. Well, you can't do that.
Well, the winger I thought should have done more. He ran straight into him. He should have just put a bit of footwork on, or just tried to.
It was there on the corner.
All he
Eh?
did was go straight into him for the bunt.
Giant, yeah, and then he had support coming around. So if he managed to free his hands, he could have. Oh no, like that. He did it right. Eh?
Oh,
he did it right. It was a good run.
yes, they were just unlucky.
Yeah, that's what it is.
He would have
Rugby.
retained the ball there. He would have retained the ball.
Normally.
Oh, what a good throw.
Good throw, but the pass wasn't there.
These boys love it. They just throw heaps of this.
Yeah. That's what we try and do, like make Suburbs a country club in the city, you know.
Yeah.
We treat our players good, look after our lads, you know.
Oh, they just love it, eh?
Yeah.
As much as it hurts, you don't want to drink as much as they do, but it's part of the culture. It's part of keeping them together.
Yeah.
If you knock it out, make them go away. They'll leave you, so you've got to sacrifice.
So, you got to be able to accommodate for everybody, you know. It's not just like there's plenty of Mormon lads and stuff that don't Seen a good one there. Nice offload. No, it's such a good pass. Lost a bit of momentum there. Oh, come on, man. Knock on. You getting another kick over. Yeah. Oh, the other boy's a bit high. You need to go lower on that one. Oh, it's a good arm wrestle, that's for sure. That was alright. Slipped. I think it's a bit greasy, this paddock, eh? And I think some of the boys are still running moulded soles. Yeah. I think our boys too, because we haven't. It's be our first game on this field. So we've been playing over at Grosvenor.
Yeah.
Bloody. Oh, knock it on. Bloody our cricket guys have been still playing that, and you actually choose it up a bit, you know. It'd be good if we get rid of them. Oh, well, not get rid of them, but help them go somewhere else. You know?
Further along. Pick that pitch up and put it over there.
Or just go over to Grosvenor.
Yeah. Do they play cricket at Grosvenor?
No, there's nothing happens there, so I mean it would be ideal. Had a couple of coronas this morning. Now I need a push.
Like a couple of ginger beers in there as soon as I got here. I can go straight to the toilet.
Yeah. Some trees over there. Need a bit of watering. Do you want to mind it for a second?
Just follow it in.
Yeah, just follow it. The zoom is that one in and out.
Top one.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Let's go!
Spectators. all the women down the sideline.
Didn't miss much, mate. Didn't miss much, you told it the truth.
Strip that. What do you think about the new thing? They're gonna 6 are gonna go up, one's gonna come down, hey?
What are we going to do? 7, 6 or 7, 6? 7, 3?
I think 6 from us go up, and one of
It's
the
always 6, but since one's already come down,
yeah.
will we be going up 6 or 7? I don't know. What?
I think one's dropping down, 6 is going up, and then they go play round robin.
7, we did it with 8 last year.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe they put 7 up and get that one down because they're already one short in the Premier Division.
Oh, okay.
So since
thought
Matamata's
they were
down,
yeah.
it used to be. Last year it was 6 up, but Matamata were up there last year. Like there were 10 teams and
Yeah, that's
two
right.
came down, 2 and a 6.
Yeah, Surf and Metamata both came down, eh?
Yeah. So Surf came down through relegation and Matamata came down through being dumbasses. but yeah, I think logically they should be putting 7 up and 1 down, just to have 8 teams up there.
Yeah.
And that's good. It's a hard comp. It's fucking real tough that second year. Every team's a lot fitter, a lot more on the job,
Yeah.
and every game's fucking real good rugby. It's really good rugby that second year.
Yeah.
It's awesome that second round. Like we won one game in that second round last year. It's hard rugby. Like we played TA Sports and Morrinsville. They both give us a tell.
Morrinsville's a good side, eh? They've gone back up, eh?
Yeah. Looks like TA Sports is the bottom team up there at the moment, eh?
Oh, Melville's done well though. They went up, how 4 years ago they went up?
Yep.
And they've stuck it out up there, they've done well.
They have. They've done really well.
They've got old Hotham there.
Probably helps having a little bit of him, eh?
Yeah, or he's bringing a lot of the boys from Boys High, eh?
Yeah. It's a big help. It's hard though, eh? Like a lot of those clubs, they expect you to
Yeah.
do everything for them. They've got to do some work.
Still going, still going.
Boys High, you know, you can't be fucking forever Of course, he's going to bring a few, but there's no problem. It's not the full answer, you know.
No. But feeding the young guys through is a big part of it. Having a strong 21s and I think some of these guys are saying it too. Like it should be when you leave school, you have to do a year under 21s.
I believe it should go to under 20s.
Yep, under 20s.
But just so that these kids leaving school, you get some a little bit early, 17 years old, aren't playing guys that are 5 years older than them.
Yep.
So I reckon it should go to under 20s.
Yep.
And they should all have to do a year.
I think so.
Unless they're contracted to the Waikato Academy or unless they're contracted to Waikato.
I think so.
Cup or something.
Yeah, I think so. Because
too many boys are getting pushed up there, getting hurt, and never playing rugby again.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I agree.
I think Canterbury do it. Someone said to me, Canterbury.
I think they do Canterbury do it. You have to play a year 21s down there.
You've got to be 21.
And is it Auckland as well? I think Auckland do it as well.
I don't know. Oh. But and you've got to be, if you're going to play senior rugby, you've got to be contracted. It's just a safety thing too, you know.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of kids, you know, they think they're All Blacks and they're not, and you can't tell them that. So they want to go play senior rugby because they're told if you don't play senior rugby, you don't play under 19s for Waikato.
Yeah.
And they go play and they get hurt, mate.
Yeah, and that's the end of their career if they stuff it up.
Oh, there's a great Fiji, and I think his name is Serena Tonkin, played for fucking Hamilton Boys High. Played for Hamilton Maris, fucking shoulder, never been seen since. And he was outstanding in secondary school rugby. Best lock in the country.
Yeah. What a shame, eh? What a shame.
They beefed them up as stars in that schoolboy rugby, and they all think they're stars. So I've had that problem years ago in the last few years. You tell kids that they're not ready to go up there, they think you're a cunt, and they go play for Middleman.
Yeah.
I've just got probably 4 of them come back now.
I think
their parents and them thought I was an arsehole for telling them, because I coached them in the first 15. I said, no, you're not ready, mate. You need to be playing 21. No, they thought I was an arsehole, so they left our club and went and played because I told them the truth. But I've stopped telling them the truth now. I can't tell them the truth anymore.
You've got to still have that sort of heroic conversation with them and just let them know, look, I'm not doing this for me.
No.
You know? Nothing better is better than a kid, than one of your kids going through and doing well. But it's a nurturing thing. You can't just chuck them in the deep end, even if they think they're shit hot, because they're not. They're not
when those kids look, the kids I've got back have been injured and had played last year off. They've come back because they were injured trying to play Premier Rugby for years. Who were telling them, you need to be playing Premier Rugby for us. You need to be here.
Yeah,
one
really
boy
good.
Broke his arm twice. Broke his arm twice and had 3 concussions.
We got a really good boy, Jonty, who was told that he had to play a Premier side too.
Yep. He's
not playing for us anyway. He's playing for Fraser Tech because the rugby union told him he had to.
Yep, and we've lost. You know, our community has lost 3 Stickinson. He's gone there as well, and he's only under 19 like Jonty this year too. And he was in the under 19s with Jonty last year. He was under 18 last year. And played senior rugby because he was fucking.
Jonty's a good size. He'll be right, but you know. I wonder if the rugby union actually has done the figures, crunched the numbers, and realised how many players are not playing anymore because of that.
You go to those meetings there, they just tell you these numbers that make them look good. They don't tell you the truth. Or number out all these numbers, and it'll never be blamed on a rugby union.
No. Well, I think a lot as well is there's a lot of nepotism and cronyism, and that they might be in the rugby union, but their royalties are to their club, you know. Whatever it is, Fraser Tech or Marist or Old Boys, or those Prem's clubs, their loyalty is to those clubs.
There's too much emphasis put on that under 19 tournament.
Yeah.
And if the under 19 tournament wasn't there, kids would be playing more under 21.
What's the international one? Isn't the international one under 20?
Yeah, but they use that under 19 tournament to pick that under 20 sort.
Okay, gotcha.
So the big emphasis at Taupo in September is the big tournament, the national tournament down there, all about under 19.
Yeah.
Jonty Power and the boy from Remington, been the only Asapelli, been the only 2 players selected out of a Division 1 side.
Oh, touch.
It was on too, I believe. A little bit was on anyway.
He's away.
Oh, well, he looked for support. Probably shouldn't have.
I thought he was away.
He must have got a whack for his troubles. He's down.
Bears, yes.
Here he
Yeah.
goes.
He's
He
alright.
could do it on his own. Yet, but,
Oh, here we go.
David looking pass.
Go with him. Nice. Thieves.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
Nico, look at
must have been. I think it was a
did get
neck.
on his neck a bit.
Yeah, I think it was a neck roll.
Clean through,
Yeah,
no, he's got
yeah.
it. Yeah. Did get on him a little bit.
Good
Wasn't
ref, eh?
malicious, but he,
No, it
yeah,
wasn't
this boy's-
malicious. It wasn't malicious, but it's good
This
refing.
boy's been alright.
He has been excellent. Yeah. He's been really good.
That one, makes you. Ah, okay. It's the one, eh? Oh, eh? He sponsored those balls. 10 of them.
Oh, nice. Oh.
He sort of hit that.
He hit the ball. You got it plucked out of his arms by the big boy.
Yeah. Been landing, right?
Yeah, I think the rest done
He's doing
really,
good.
really well.
He is.
Man, you should see the ref we had last week.
Chris, I took it to Chris over here.
Oh man.
Fuck, I was ready to
Good.
devour it. Devour it as well.
Oh, he was something else, man.
Every week they're fucking terrible, man.
I mean, you gotta support the refs, but he was just so bad. Man. He was like, he did some good calls, some consistent calls, but he was there's some stuff that was just really bad. You
That's what I
know?
work on this year, mate. Is to fucking leave the refs alone. It's fucking hard.
Yeah, yeah. I'm normally just videoing here. I got my earphones and I'm just listening, but that game I was not happy.
No.
Oh, they took my boy out in the ear. In the ear, around the neck, it smashed him on the ground, and the ref was right in front of him.
Didn't do nothing.
Nothing, and then it was an AR that came on. Had to be an AR that came on and said, "Oh, he took him in the ear, so he gave a penalty." But it's
can't the
supposed to be a
ref
red
fucking do?
card.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a red card,
Why
and
can't the ref referee as well? Yeah, too. You know?
I think in that game it was his first division game, and he had a lot of Taru guys
Lot of help.
helping him. Yeah, they gave us a hard time at the feed afterwards. You know, where's the ref? You know, I like to thank him. I think he refed a bloody good game because they knew.
Yeah,
they knew
yeah,
that.
they knew. Yeah, exactly. Well, I went up to that. Rupert Friend, you know that one, the policeman who left us against their helper.
Oh yeah.
Fucking nuts and all sorts. Only my opinion, Rupert. Don't take it the wrong way, but I thought every ruck you were blowing a penalty, and you're right, every ruck there is a penalty, Rupert, if you're looking for one.
Yeah.
I thought that you were just looking for a penalty every ruck. You should be doing far too many penalties.
Joe playing.
Who? Joe, he'll be on the bench. Stripping and benching, he'll get on. Yeah, definitely. Nice.
Nice work.
Good run.
Yeah, it was. Send it over. Yeah, it was. Our boys came a little bit high. Our boys came just a little bit too high.
Yeah.
What they should be doing is sending it straight through and out the other side, just to give it a little bit more time. So just have a clean that comes through and doesn't compete for the ball.
That's it. Just get over there.
Just one
Get
guy
past
through,
the
next
ball.
guy's
Just
next
get
guy's
past
the
the next one
sealer.
goes through and then yeah.
One guy goes straight through, the next guy's the sealer.
There's so many penalties in the breakdown at the moment,
Yeah.
especially in our grade.
Yeah.
You can't. One guy gets a go, that's it. After that, second guy's too late. You don't get two goes, you get one go and that's it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just
Oh,
tight
nice
over.
spin.
Get out of it.
Oh dear. That kid that did that run, he's a bloody good kid, man. He's just a diamond in the rough, man. He's,
Run because he ran
oh,
right
yeah.
in the middle of them. Little weak shoulder there. There wasn't a hell of a lot of room there.
Nice pivot around his foot. There was no room at all. That's a pity he lost the ball, but bloody good. Another young fella coming through.
Yep. You bloody need them.
Yeah, you do. How much time left?
Mustn't be much left in this one.
34 minutes so far, and I started just after the kickoff, so normally they go pretty much. Oh, can't do that.
Oh, yep, needed.
Could have gone either way that one.
I've been tempted to send the video to the refs. And in both ways, one because I'm angry, but two to help them because fuck, they're not going to get any better. They don't do the work we do, you know.
Well, I used to send to refs that wanted it, you know, that ref. I'll give them a copy, just add them on Facebook and post it on their page.
Yeah.
And young Larissa was one of the ones that really benefited a lot from that. We used to always drop her. In fact, I used to give her put it on a flash drive and send it around to her.
Like I think, you know, if I'm going to bag the refs, why don't I send them the video and let them make up their own
Yeah,
opinion as well, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nice try.
Yeah, done there.
Oh, wrong line. Was it the wrong line?
Nah, it's not. No, it's
I know, it's 79.
fuck. I was having a look, I thought, I'm sure you wanted it. But yeah, no, I reckon that we should start sending them. Like I'm hard on our guys, and I just see the ref. I'm hard on our guys. I'm just going to tell you what I think. It's only my opinion. Take it how you want.
Half time?
Because fuck, there's been a lot of cards dished out in our Division 1.
Yeah,
every
man.
team's getting 2 or 3 cards every week.
Oh, one of our guys, Tabula, got a card and went through the video. Got a card for high tackle. Wasn't high at all.
No.
Low. It was underneath the guy's arm.
Ruined the whole game, man.
Oh, it could. It could. I don't know what it is. They just don't like the Fijian boys, say. But it was a good tackle. Yep. Nothing wrong with it. Nice and low. But it's going to stand as a yellow card.
That's right. You know, and by the time if he gets the second one, all of a sudden he's like sitting on the third one, and then he misses the game, and that's usually in the second round.
Yeah, well, that's his second one.
Yeah, exactly. So now
and the first one he got wasn't even him. It was he got pinged for somebody else's. Wait, kick's gone over. Well, I copied. I sent a copy of that the tackle, the last one, to Shane. So Shane's going to try and oversend that one because it wasn't young. Well, I didn't get a copy of the one before.
We had the first 15 once. The referee red-carded one of our players. We sent the video and
Were you play for? You coach Matamata, was it?
Yeah, Matamata. I'm still there, 7th year.
Nice.
I got one more year. My son's in his last year at school. So.
We had a good team one year. I coached the boys. I think it was 4-15 gold team.
Yep.
See, that team was good. And
good fun, man.
Oh, great. We did well to hold it, bring that in, and just about fumbled it. He's held up. Oh no, knees it out, yeah. Yeah, it was a nice tackle. Oh, flinging it wild. Oh, he's holding on. Our guy's over it. It was a steal. Has he got his hand out? No. Lucky. Got away with it.
Yep. Had his hands on that.
Yeah, he did. It was. Here you go, wide boy. Nice. Go. Go. Oh. No, I think they're alright. I don't think they're offside.
Passes are a bit lobbying.
Yeah, they're a bit slow.
Makes them look offside because the passes are
So slow? Yeah. I like old Matt, yeah. Guy on the back, mighty guy on the back. Yeah. Every game, man, he does something that surprises everybody, man. He fucking has a run, breaks some tackles. He's fucking
he's
awesome.
Older too, eh?
Oh yeah, he's been around for donkeys years, but he's a bloody good guy, man. Yeah. Nice. Good promise. Go.
Look forward.
Oh, it's close.
Get up, Danny, get up.
He's going to go wide soon.
Other side, other side, other side, in, other side, other side. In, other side.
You're right, Ed.
Oh, Findle. 2 fins off. Yeah, deserved it.
Nice. Good work.
Fingered off 2 there, deserved it.
Yeah. Good work. Yeah, will be.
To go through there, but they didn't take one. You deserve it.
Just it's good fins.
Yep, 2 good fins. Deserved it.
It's a bit of an arm wrestle, this game. It's a good game. And you know what I like about it? It's played in a good spirit. There's been no fucking dirtiness. A little bit of argy-bargy out there, but nothing really, you know.
Good B game.
Yeah.
Good stuff. That's what they play for.
Yep.
Geez, it goes a long way back to take his kicks.
Well, we got one charged down last week.
Yeah, we got
Not
one
him.
right in front.
Not him. Another guy. It was, you know, it was just a step and kick. But he placed it, and went all the way back, and then just went to hand to it.
Well, yeah, we had one charge down right in front.
That's what it was. It was front.
Not going to charge again from back here.
No. Oh, no. You could tell by his reaction that
I don't like his kicking style. It's ugly.
he's normally pretty sharp, but
Sort of kick straight front, sort of real.
yeah.
Sort of almost league styles, Mel Meninga styles, you know, almost
Well, he's a
very
league player,
straight
so-
on. Yeah, he's very straight on.
What the heck? Wasn't working.